to see Bobby Johnson fight for the title.
Buddy, I couldn't be more proud of the guy, to be honest. I came onto the scene with you guys about the time Bobby Johnson was really getting going as far as getting to this point. I believe the first time I ever saw Bobby Johnson was 2021 NLC Boxing 1 when he fought Kickboxing that time. And he put on a great performance.
But they fight for one right there.
His opponent, James Barney, step into the cage with some of the coolest looking walkout gear I've ever seen. He was walking around here earlier, and I thought he was some kind of Disney prince from Mulan or from Aladdin. He definitely looks like Jafar, but he's a very dangerous man. I really like his fight. I like his style. He's fighting out of Four Seasons. Trains under Raymond Diaz there. Like I said, that's one of the most respected gyms in the Lexington, Kentucky area. And I'm excited to see what he brings to the table against a guy who's looked nothing but unstoppable in Bobby Johnson. Bobby's first fight was my very first night commentating. New Line Cagefighting 6. And he was a guy who looked so experienced for making his debut. I thought he had several fights before I was shocked, and I became a fan that night.
Yeah.
Now we've become friends, so you know it's strange calling one of your friends fights. We've done it before. You know, you get to know all these fighters from New Line and get close to them.
You try to remain as unbiased as possible, but you know, when you got a true friend in there, it's always going to show a little bit.
Well, you know, James Barney, though, he's 4-0 coming into this against Bobby, who's also 4-0. These guys have never tasted defeat, and I think each one of them is a step up in competition for each other. This is the exact kind of title fight that you want at this level. Two guys who are young, hungry. Well, Bobby's not young. Let's just say that Bobby might be the oldest man in kickboxing. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have doctors standing by. He's had plenty of electrolytes. He'll be okay.
No, we joke about Bobby's age quite a bit, but to be quite honest, he's still young as far as life is concerned. As far as a combat sports
I like
athlete.
to give Bobby a lot of crap, but Bobby's in incredible shape. I think that's what it is jealousy. He's in such better shape than me, and he's 40 years old.
This is what they fighting for.
Combat
what
veteran.
You fighting for. This is what they fighting for.
And I mean, to be 40 years old and have a physique like Bobby and competing at this level, I mean, it just speaks volumes to the man's undying will to want to be inside the ring.
You know, I joke with Bobby a lot, but he's one of my heroes in this sport, especially locally. One of the best men you'll ever come across. An American veteran, and he's found MMA, and he's found this love for it, and it's been an honor to watch him.
We want to welcome you to New Line Cagefighting 21 in Lexington, Kentucky. Rupp Arena. This will be a lightweight kickboxing title bout at 155 pounds. 3 rounds, 2 minutes. We have kickboxing out of the blue corner, coming in with 4 wins and 0 losses, representing 4 Seasons out of Lexington, Kentucky, James Aquaman Barney. His opponent in this title bout, representing Ground Zero Fighting Systems out of Morgantown, West Virginia, coming in with 4 wins, 0 losses, Bobby Cryptkeeper Johnson.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our title fight for the evening. Bobby Johnson versus James Barney for the 155-pound kickboxing title. And we are underway with round number 1.
Bobby starts out with that high guard. He's always very technical, very sharp. Big shot,
Bobby. From Barney there.
Straight right rocks Bobby. You can see his legs went out a little bit.
Yep.
And another big one. He's getting ahead there, Bobby. Bobby looks a little uncomfortable. He shakes his arms out. You can tell he's trying to get comfortable, trying to get in the zone. Big low kick from James Barney. And another big right hand. But you know, this is what Colin Caprini talked about. He expected this guy to come out throwing big shots, and he wanted Bobby to weather the early storm. They've been watching a lot of tape on this guy, and they know he's very powerful, and he overwhelms his opponents early.
Well, Bobby's doing good, you know, as far as that kind of game plan. He's kind of letting that guy throw whatever he wants at the moment. Bobby's kind of hanging tight, sitting back.
This is the first time Bobby's competed with headgear, and I can tell it's bothering him.
Yes. I was just about to say that. You can kind of tell that the headgear is not doing Bobby any favors.
But right now, James Barney's winning this round.
Agreed.
Big right hand from Barney, but Bobby comes back, knocks him off balance with a jab.
Nice kick there from Barney. And Bobby Johnson getting in there. Oh, nice shots from Bobby Johnson. And Bobby is all over him now. Nice trip. Nice trip. That was a good way to end the round for Bobby. Could it steal the round? I don't know.
That was a close one. It really was a close round. I think Terry landed the bigger shots, but Bobby definitely came on strong toward the end of that round and was landing the better shots.
Looked like round 2 to me.
Very hard round to score for me.
Yeah, I'd like to see Bobby could put on that kind of a pace in the second round. Because if he lets James dictate it too much, he's going to get stuck in that little lull.
Lexington, Kentucky.
A 3-minute round fight, 2-minute round. You don't have much time.
You don't. You've got to be after it the whole time.
If I'm in the corner of James Barney, I'm telling him to send that right hand. That right hand is what hurt him. It's coming from a strange angle, and I don't think Bobby's seeing it. And we all know it's the shots that you don't see that hurt you.
Yes.
I think that's the one that hurt him. It came right over the top, and that headgear hides it.
Yeah.
Makes it even tougher to see.
The headgear makes it hard. I'll be honest, I don't even when I'm sparring, I don't like to use headgear for that exact reason.
I think when Bobby started finding success was when he got a little wilder, actually.
Yes.
Which is the opposite of how he's won most of his fights.
Yes.
I think he's starting to get comfortable in there. Bobby is a bit of a slow starter, I've noticed. Which it's hard to be a slow starter.
Nice left hand from Bobby.
Very clean check left hook out of the gate. Nice low kick, and you heard the power on that.
Absolutely. And Bobby marching forward, throwing bombs.
He's rushing a little.
I'm noticing Barney's not fighting the same off his back foot, though.
No, he definitely doesn't.
If Bobby could keep it on him.
You can tell that Barney likes to lead the dance. When he's leading the dance, he's winning.
Yes.
When he's
Bobby's got him backing up, he's not so hot fighting off his back foot. They're kind of standing toe-to-toe here in the middle.
Terry talking to him a bit there, it looked like.
Bobby, let him go! I think it's the volume right now that Bobby's having a hard time dealing with.
I think Bobby's expecting Terry to slow down as it goes on, but you don't have much time to work with here. And Terry's landing the better shots. Bobby,
there's a good one, too, with Bobby.
Do you see his headgear, though?
Yeah.
How it's almost knocked over his eyes. Big body shot from Bobby, and Terry keeps swinging back and lands some beautiful counters. Nice low kick to end the combination from Barney.
Exchange hands there, and then now here we go. 10 seconds left in the round.
Just a wild, wild round, but I think James Barney's up.
Fight 21,
we will be
title bout, kickboxing title
Boyd
bout.
County Convention Center in Ashland, Kentucky. Pay-per-view will also be available.
And here we are, the beginning of round 3. It's do or die for Bobby Johnson right now, I think. Because from what I think, he's probably down 2 rounds coming into this.
He's just got to put some volume on, I think. He's got to fire. He can't wait for James to throw something and try to counter. He's got to go first. And there you go. You see him. He double jabs there and kind of rocks Barney's head a bit. Oh!
And Barney answers with a 2-piece combination that rocks Bobby's head back. This has been a great matchup so far. And as of now, Barney's just seemed to have a little more volume. He's able to stay ahead of Bobby. And Bobby slips there. Gets a little overzealous, trying to make something happen here. But James Barney's having none of it, and he comes back with a 1-2 and then another 2. And that right hand,
it's just that volume,
comes
man.
At such a good angle, too. It's hard for Bobby Johnson to see it.
He just keeps him pumping. James Barney has not stopped throwing since the bell started. So...
And big right hands are the tail of this fight for James Barney. He just keeps sneaking that one right over the guard.
Beautiful heat on that one.
Just misses, too.
And Bobby Johnson lands a couple of good ones there in that exchange. Ten-second clap. Final 10 of this fight. And James Barney content to stand there and trade.
Beautiful performance from James Barney and Bobby Johnson. And Bobby goes to shake hands, and Barney won't do it. Bobby shakes his head. I think it was a great performance from both men. I have to think that James Barney walked away with a unanimous decision.
Just the volume was the difference, I think, there.
And Bobby just never really seemed to get it going.
I was going to say he couldn't get settled, it feels. That's just kind of what happens when the other fighter leads a little bit. You get lost playing their game.
Let me go speak to the winner. It's good to see him embrace here. I think James Barney just didn't see him there.
fight fans, if you would like to follow along with all the big regional combat news, all the big league news, discussions, meet up with fans, go to meet up with fighters, join Fight Bros. Check out facebook.com/groups/Fight Bros. Currently awaiting the decision of our 155-pound kickboxing title. We'll send it over to Charles Whitehead with the official decision.
Our judges have come to a decision for 4-0 versus 4-0 for all the marbles and the belt and the title. Eric Mon, hold that up real quick. Show them what it's like. Our judges have come to a unanimous decision for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner,
ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give it up for your new lightweight kickboxing champion, James Barney.
You can tell James is overcome with emotion. What a beautiful moment.
Now, James, this is clearly a huge moment for you, so I want you to tell me, how does it feel?
feels good. Feels good.
So I figure this is a moment you've been waiting for a very long time. Give it up for this man, ladies and gentlemen.
Very important moment to James Barney.
Kickboxing champion.
Man is overcome with emotion.
James Barney.
Huge moment for that man.
If you got anything that you ever want to do, just fucking do it, man. Go out there and get it. And if you want to do it, fucking do it, bro. Like, nobody can stop anything. That's all I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for James Barney, your champion.